We are Zay,
Jessley, Sarah,
and Jordan.
This is our final project, which is a habit review for second graders. The subject is science and writing.
Standards of this project include making observations of plants and animals to compare patterns of diversity within different habitats, write and expand grammatically correct sentences, when writing, capitalize proper nouns, use periods to punctuate initials and titles of people, use commas in addresses after greeting and closings, and inside quotation marks, set off direct quotations and dialogue, use apostrophes to form possessives, and identify and use nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and conjunctions.
identify and use a subject, predicate, and direct object in a sentence, and form and use compound sentences. The next is print all uppercase and lowercase letters and use appropriate spacing for letters, words, and sentences. And then the last is present information orally to tell a story or recount an experience with appropriate facts and details. When speaking, they must demonstrate appropriate speaking techniques for a variety of purposes and identify and use appropriate digital tools to enhance verbal communication with support from adults.
Our objectives for this lesson include students should be able to describe different habitats on our planet, including the ocean, desert, forest, rainforest, tundra, and grasslands. Students will also be able to practice their sentence writing skills and present their information orally. With prior knowledge before this lesson, the students would have been taught basic information about each habitat, including the desert, ocean, the forest, rainforest, tundra, and grasslands. They would have also been taught how to write grammatically correct sentences and the basis of presenting information orally.
It's C standard. Build knowledge by actively exploring real-world issues and problems, developing ideas and theories, and pursuing answers and solutions.
Our activity description. The students will be placed into 6 groups, and each group will be assigned a habitat, including the desert, the ocean, the forest, the rainforest, and the tundra, and the grassland. They will need to research the habitat within these groups and fill out their habitat worksheet. After they research their habitat, they will get Legos to create a specific habitat. After the groups have completed their Lego habitats, they will present their habitat to the rest of the class and show their Lego habitats as props. This will be a review project for students after they have learned all about their habitats.
This is our worksheet to accompany our assignment. This is the habitat report, and the students will need to write the name of the habitat, describe their environment that they have in 1 to 2 sentences. They will need to record the temperature of their habitat, the normal rainfall of their habitat, the location of their habitat in the world on a map. They will also need to come up with 3 animals that live in their habitat and 3 plants, and this will be used to build their Legos. When building the Legos, they can have like grass or whatever environment or habitat they choose. This one has grass and a little bit of dirt for the grasslands, representing an African environment, and this is just a little giraffe animal to go along with it.
Our technology adaptations. If the technology does not work, the students would complete the worksheet based on their past knowledge of the habitats and what they have been taught in class, instead of basing it on their research. If the Legos were not accessible, the students could draw on paper what they would have made their Lego habitat look like.
E-learning options. Our e-learning option would include having the students complete the research and fill out the worksheet on their own rather than in groups. The students could either make the habitat with their Legos at home, or if they were not able to access Legos, they could draw their habitat on paper.